Hi, I'm Tana Amon, and I'm here with my friend Jenny Ross from 118 Degrees, which is my favorite restaurant. And it's going to seem a little odd. I'm actually going to show you how to open a coconut today. And instead of Jenny opening the coconut, since she's the chef, I'm going to open the coconut. And the reason why we're doing that, Jenny, maybe you can jump in here.
Yeah, well, at the restaurant, we open a lot of coconuts and we really get in there. But a lot of times when people get their first coconut, they look at it and they think, how do I get in there? And they're a little trepidatious of big knives and how to do that. But Tana has a great technique that anyone can use, almost even kids, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And so I get this question a lot. It's actually on my Facebook page. People write to me because I have so many recipes, many of them adapted from from taking lessons with you, and they're intimidated. They don't want to do it because they're like, oh, coconuts, I can't open them. In fact, using coconut meat is one of the best things you can do, and coconut water. It's so nutritious, and opening coconuts is easy. It's actually really easy. Now, we do have one challenge today. We're in our studio at the clinic, and I have the world's worst knives with me. So if I can do it with these knives, then you can do it anywhere. So we're actually hoping this actually works with these knives. At home, you want to use actually a heavy knife. You want to use like a 10-inch blade knife, and you want to make it a heavy knife. These knives are not very sharp. So we'll see how well this works with these knives, and if it works with these, you can do it with anything. And then we'll have Jenny scrape it out and show you, and we'll talk about the coconut as we go. So what you want to do is turn the coconut on its side. In fact, I don't even take the plastic off of it because I don't know if the coconut's been sprayed or not.
Right.
And the coconut inside, it doesn't matter. The spray doesn't get, if it's been sprayed with anything, it doesn't get to the meat inside. But I just leave the wrap on it, the plastic wrap on it. And you turn it on its side, and what you want to do is you want to peel it just like this. Just get down to the core, and then turn it sideways, peel it again, turn it sideways, get down there, and turn it sideways again. Looks like we're going to have to be okay here.
Good job.
Just get down there, and then just turn it one more time, and get down.
And you can start to see the exposure of the husk inside.
So you're just sort of exposing it. And that's all I really do until you just sort of get down a little bit. Then what I do is I'm going to see if this one's a little bit heavier, and I just sort of whack it just a little. You don't have to do much.
And you can almost hear it crack when you go around.
Right. Oh, see right there, I heard it. That's the sound. You hear this little bit of,
almost like someone knocking at the door.
yeah, it's not, you don't have to hit it hard. And then when you get sort of around, we'll see how this works. You're going to take your knife, the 10-inch blade, and if you have a good knife, you only have to use one. Okay?
And just feel for a soft spot.
You're going to feel for a soft spot, and it should be fairly soft. There we go. And you're just going to press down.
Pop it right out. Look at that. And look, it exposes the water and the soft flesh inside.
Right. And then we'll pour it.
And every coconut's going to give you between 12 and 16 ounces of liquid, actually. Surprising amount.
And then just get the...
Look at that. Isn't that
beautiful? And then
beautiful?
We'll strain it.
It's about 16 ounces.
Yeah, so then you would strain out the little, the extra flesh. And then, Jenny, do you want to scrape out the meat?
Now this water will last about 5 days in the refrigerator separate from the coconut. And then this meat will last almost 7, maybe even a little longer, because this is where all of that beautiful oil and everything. So this flesh, we use it in our recipe books and raw basics, and also in the restaurant to make coconut yogurt.
Right.
And you can put all your supplements in that too. So when you're working with coconuts at home, you can get a whole case and separate the water and the flesh and use both interchangeably.
Right.
So this is a great ingredient to add to any healthy kitchen. It's a great upgrade. And like you're saying too, this water is so hydrating.
Right.
Right.
Well, it's got magnesium, it's got potassium, it's loaded with all these electrolytes. So it's really like God's sports drink.
Right.
So it's just amazing.
And so much lower than sugar than the pasteurized versions that you find in the box.
Absolutely. So it's amazing because every single part of a coconut is usable. And so what I often tell people is if I had to get stranded on a deserted island, I'd probably take coconuts if I could only take one thing, which is really silly because there probably is already coconuts there. But
right. And when I was researching coconuts, they said that it's the closest thing to blood plasma found in nature.
So you can actually transfuse it in an emergency. That's what's really crazy.
Right. So now that you know how to open the coconut and Tana's shown you a very user-friendly way to do it at home, you can go crazy using the water and the flesh and all of our great recipes featured in the Omni Diet and also in Raw Basics.
And the thing I love about it is these are the easiest recipes actually.
Right.
So in both books we've got a ton of them.
Right.
So go crazy.
That's right. Enjoy.
Thank you.